Good morning everyone and welcome to our morning free YouTube video from Monday to Friday 8 a.m. or every single day before the market open 8 a.m. I try to give you a free YouTube video to try to share my analysis, depends on the topic, and the topic for today's stocks to watch, going to talk some of the names that I have on the watch list for the week. And before we jump into those, I would like to talk with you about a name that I traded last week. It worked great, but I would like to show you and the rationale behind the trade. The trade that I had, it was on Flex. If you had paid some attention on Friday, Flex had a big move, more than 12%, closed up more than 12%, and the stock basically skyrocketed from $12 on Thursday all the way into $14.95, almost $3 move here in just 2 days. And I had calls here, I got calls here on Wednesday. And the big question is, why the hell did I bought calls on Wednesday? I bought calls 12 strike for last week expiration. So on Wednesday I had only 2 days left for the trade to work. Why the hell did I bought those calls? First, on Wednesday, during the session, I usually monitor options activity, and during the session I saw some unusual options activity on Flex. I didn't do the name, I don't know the company, I don't know what the hell they do, but I look into the charts and I look into the options activity. And one of the things that I start seeing on Wednesday, it was that the stock, this is a momentum stock, okay, so on Wednesday we were here, and this had a very nice momentum in the beginning of October, and it was pulling back. It was normal pullback back into near the 8-day moving average. And right here on Wednesday, I'd start seeing calls 12 strike going, and I bought calls 12 strike around 30 cents. Okay, so those were the calls that I bought. And I held it overnight. Usually I don't hold overnight, but I on these kind of trades, on the cents, I usually go with lotto tickets, okay? So small bet. So I had a very nice week, so I had some money on the sidelines for some lottery tickets, and I bought some lottery tickets here at 30 cents. And on the next day, on Thursday, what happened? The stock happened with a gap down. It opened at 1186. But at 1186, right after the market opened, the open was the low of the day. So I start adding more contracts, and from those contracts at 30 cents open at 10 cents. Okay. So I start buying, and my average price on the calls 12 were around 20 cents. And in a couple of minutes, I flip it basically from 20 cents to 30 cents. So 50% profits. I lock my profits and move on. I didn't expect it, the move that happened next. What happened next? It happened that the traders that got on calls on Wednesday, that got on calls 12 strike, rolled those contracts, closed from last week and rolled into this week, giving some more time, but looking for upside on the stock. But the stock already moving. I didn't chase the trade, but just to give you an idea, on Friday, big explosion up all the way into the $15 area, $14 area. So basically those calls, 12 cents, that on Friday I bought, on Wednesday I bought 13 cents, and on Thursday I had my average at 20 cents, okay, calls 12 at 20 cents, basically gone for $3. So that's a big move, okay. It was 15 bagger, it was an amazing trade. I received one trader, I know at least one trader that held the position and basically made a killing. The trader closed at $2.80, and after the market opened, it was a very beautiful trade. So congratulations to that trader. One of the things, you know that I trade for a living, I trade for cash flow. I usually don't hold too long the positions. That's why I saw an opportunity, average down. I was doing nice money and I closed it, okay? And I basically forget it. And but then I saw the roll. I saw that they were looking for more upside this week. I didn't jump into it again. I should have done it, but after the fact is a lot easier. But one of the things and the rationale behind the trade was basically a momentum stock pulling back into the 8-day moving average. Bullish options activity was the trigger. The technicals were good, looking for a break higher. And I jumped into those calls, worked very, very well. Locked my profits way too soon. But congratulations to all the traders that held for more than 15 times the money there. So congratulations to all the traders that got into that trade. But let's look into those charts and see. I had two questions this week from some traders that asked me some questions around. One of the one, it was around Apple, and I'm going to start with Apple chart. The question is, if the stock goes below 116, if I would swing the trade. Looking for Apple last week had a pullback after such a big strong move. First, it break out above 117. Okay, it break above, and on Monday had a big gap and go. Usually I don't like to trade stocks into events, and it was the wise thing to do, because after the Tuesday event the stock pulled back, but the stock didn't fall apart, because we had a gap to fill at 117, and the stock on Thursday they bought the dip and didn't let the gap to get filled. So the low from last week it's 118.1, and so this is a bullish gap, at least for now. See what happens on the bullish gaps. Goes up. Gaps that never get filled are pretty much bullish. So I'm not sure if the stock will be able to go into 116 or not. What I do know, the stock closed right at the 8-day moving average, 119. It was the close, and the 8-day moving average at 119.1. I cannot be bearish and short the stock while the stock above 119. So what I'll be looking, bear case scenario here, if it goes below 119, I have last week close 118.1 and gap to fill at 117. It's also 21-day moving average. Bear case scenario is below 117. Below that, I have 113.5 and 112. I need to see how the action, if first, for the bear case, we need to see this kind of action going below that. If the stock goes below 112, then I'll be extremely bearish, and I'll be looking for a possible big move into 103, 105, the next level. But we need to see it. For the bull case, we need above 1 to 1.6. And going all the way into 1 to 5.4 to break last week highs. Above that, 1 to 7, 1 to 8 will be the targets. We are going to start earnings season, so I don't like, as I've told you, I don't like to hold stocks or swing trade going to events. So I don't have any position here on Apple. If I see an opportunity, I can scalp it, but answer it to your question, I will not swing any trade here going into the earnings season. Okay, that's my rationale. But if I see an opportunity, if the stock, for example, goes above last Friday highs, and I can have a scalp here looking to try to take 125, and from there we will evaluate. And if the stock goes below 118, I can scalp it to fill the gap at 117. If it breaks below, I can scalp it to go into 1 to 113. So, but those are scalps before the earnings, not looking to trade heavier here. Another question from our trader is about DraftKings. DraftKings on Friday tried to, it was the first time that I saw some bullish signs here with some knife catchers. What is knife catching? Okay, the stock had a big move on September, and on October we had a big pullback, and we had day after day after day with the stock going down. That's one of the things that I don't like, to catch the falling knife, because you can get basically your fingers get cut. My biggest support is around $41 there. That's my biggest support. But I will be open-minded for a possible reversal buy. On Friday, the bulls show up and try to buy the dip. Not sure if it's the dip or not. What I do know, if the stock goes above 46.5, we can have an oversold bounce from 46.5 all the way into first target 48 and next one $50. We can have a scalp, but that's a scalp, okay? The bull case scenario needs to go above and recover all the moving average to bring me active and to resume the stock back up. Right now this seems more an oversold bounce that I'll be looking, unless we go into the $41 area, then I'll be looking for a possible big, and then we can look for some deep buying. But right now, not very confident here, but open-minded for a possible oversold scalp, yes, okay. Looking for that, yes, it's possible. Some names that I have on the watch list for this week. PayPal, suggest that you keep it on your watch. PayPal, if it goes, it's holding very well above the 821 day moving average. If it goes above 209, watch out, take out 212.5. That's one of the names. Pen, and also another name that I have it on the watch. Last week it recovered very nice the 8 day moving average, higher low here, printing higher lows, higher highs. Now what? Needs above 72.3, above 72.3, watch 75.2 and 76.6 for a possible break higher. Bear case scenario needs below 67 and break below 63 to bring shorts active, so keep it on your watch. Another name that I had to the watch was LAC, Lithium Americans. Had a big move on September, but it had a correction here on this mount. I'll be looking for a possible reversal buy, something very similar to DraftKings. It's falling apart, it's having a pullback, but looking for a possible reversal here sometime. So I keep it on my watch for a possible reversal buy day. Didn't happen, can happen any moment, so for now only on watch. Another name that I had to the watch was PLT. Why? Plantronics, big explosion last week, had a nice 4 days consolidation. So Monday, big explosion up, 1, 2, 3, 4 days on consolidation here, flagging, trigger above 70.7, watch out for a move into $20 there, so keep it on your watch. Another name that I had to the watch list is Tech Resources. Why? The stock from last week showed some relative strength, trying to put a bottom here at $13. Above $14 area, watch for a move back into the $15, so keep Tech Resources on your watch. Another name that I had to the watch list was VNet. Why? The stock showed some relative strength last week, bullish reversal candle on Thursday, nice continuation here on Friday, needs a trigger. 25, above 25, watch for a move into $27, $28 is the target, needs above 25. And another one that I had to watch is Wayfair. Why? Pretty the bullish reversal candle on Thursday from the 50-day moving average, needs a trigger for the break, needs above 313, goes above 313, watch out for a big move higher on the stock. Another name that I had to the watch list, AMD. Why? AMD has pulled back into the breakout point here around $82. It's trying to hold 82. Bull case scenario needs above 86.1, above 86.1 looking for a move into $90 area, below 82 have 79.5 and it can go back into 73.9. So those are basically the biggest names that I have on the watch list for the next couple of sessions, and I tried to explain some of the rationale behind of the trades with the flex. I answered the questions on the DraftKings and Apple from our viewers, and thank you for watching, and gave you some of the names that I have on the watch list for the next couple of sessions. So thank you all for watching. Please give me a like if you like these kind of videos. Give me a like, leave your comments below if you have some questions that you like for me to review in the next couple of videos. Leave me your questions, your suggestions, and I'll be very happy to answer. Okay, so wish you all a great trading, good week, stay safe everyone, and one of the most important things of all, be happy trading. Thanks everyone. Bye bye. See you.